Oh my gosh, bro. I'll show the whole thing. Hey guys, what's up? It is Preach as always. So I told you in the last video on the 1st of this month, 3 days ago, that this month was going to be me swapping some things up and talking a little bit more during the videos. So look, waving at you again, both hands this time. I'm here to talk to you while the gameplay plays in the background. And today we're going to talk about how not only have I swapped things up, but Sony has swapped a few things up, and so has Activision for their plans for this week that we are currently in, and have not really given us dates necessarily going forward. But I'm going to read you the announcements that they have made, and we are going to get into discussing that. So Sony, on their Twitter, PlayStation says, "We have decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th, that's today. While we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see PS5 games, we do not feel that right now is a time for celebration, and for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard." So that sounds really, really good on the surface, and I don't really have a problem with this at all. I do want to discuss, though, my thoughts on what I think the situation really is here with PlayStation. So, while I think there are people that probably work for Sony who really are in support of social justice, who really are in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, who really are in support of getting true justice and helping things in this country that are really just have always been in a bad place with racial relations, I truly think until this week they were better than they ever have been in this country. There's been a crazy spiral, but that's neither here nor there. We're really not here to discuss my opinion on that. You don't care, I don't care. That's a whole different subject. What I want to discuss is Sony and PlayStation, alright? So, my view on this postponing of this event that was supposed to take place today is, in all honesty, I really think it is more virtue signaling than actually caring. And the reason I say that is because look at how it would affect them. So the media is covering the injustices that have been done to the Floyd family, the injustices that have been done to other families. The media is covering the peaceful protests, but they're also covering the riots. They're covering every action the president takes. They are covering all of these actions. And right now, if PlayStation was to have an event, it probably would not get near the attention, at least not near the positive attention, that it would normally get. So I think that this is them kind of watching their own backs way more than it is them actually caring. I think it's them watching their financial backs, because if you were to have a big event right now in the middle of everything that's going on in this country and in the nation as a whole, if you have a big event right now, it's just not going to get near the positive attention that you want to have out of something like this. But instead of saying it that way, which is what I really think it is, that doesn't sound quite as good as saying that we think, you know, now is the time to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard. And while that sentence may be true, like, literally every voice in the world is more important than Sony's, like, every day of the year, all the time. So, whatever. That's just my view on that. Now let's talk about Activision and what Call of Duty is doing and has done this week. So the 3rd, yesterday, and it would have actually been Tuesday night at midnight, I believe. Same thing. They were supposed to release Season 4 of Modern Warfare. It's going to be new maps, new weapons, a lot of new DLC content, you know, battle pass to go ahead and earn your way through all of that stuff. So instead of that happening, they have made this announcement. While we all look forward to playing the new seasons of Modern Warfare Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile, now is not the time. We are moving the launches of Modern Warfare Season 4 and Call of Duty Mobile Season 7 to later dates. Right now, it is time for those speaking up for equality, justice, and change to be seen and heard. We stand alongside you. So, my problem with this, right now it's the time for people speaking up for equality, justice, and change to be seen and heard. Now it's the time. Like, forget anybody that was speaking for equality before, or maybe even later when we decide to go ahead and release it. But like today, because it's a big deal and there could be negative eyes on us if we don't, now it's important. Do you see what I'm saying? So like, I don't have a problem with the equality and justice. I do have a problem with the virtue signaling that's going on here with Activision and Sony. And really, this doesn't even make sense, because it's not like a big media-grabbing event, right? It's things that are already made that they just literally put into the game that we're all going to play already anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody didn't play COD because Season 4 didn't come out, they probably just played another game. It's unlikely that they just didn't play their PlayStation or Xbox or PC that day. So, I really don't see what purpose this serves unless it is this. And this is where it could be very interesting and could be a positive thing, that they have went ahead and postponed with the PlayStation. Sony postponed. And that is, could it be, and this is just speculation, that Season 4 is going to give us a lot of teasers for Call of Duty 2020, which is right now rumored to be Black Ops Cold War. Maybe we were supposed to get some teasers that were supposed to kind of go along with also this week getting the PlayStation 5 reveal and maybe some more information about Call of Duty 2020. And maybe they don't want to release right now due to that potential, I cannot talk, conflict of interest. Maybe that's the case. I'm really not sure, but that's really the most interesting thing that I could possibly come up with. Because really, outside of that, it doesn't make sense. I don't feel like this releasing would take any attention away from the social justice issues going on in our country right now. So, that is what it is. Look, if you really care out there, if you're somebody out there that really cares about these things, and I hope that you do, I hope you get up and you do something about it. But stop virtue signaling if you don't really care. Stop tweeting, pretending to care if you don't care. Stop Facebook posting. Stop Instagramming, pretending to care if you're not willing to just be a better person and do something about it. Virtue signaling is just pointless and stupid, and you're just really, most people that are doing that are doing it for attention. Okay? If that's not why you're doing it, then thank you for sticking up for what is right. As I said in the last video, God does not see us in this white guy, this black guy. He sees us in this person that I love. That's how he sees us, this person that I love, that I sent my son to die for. So, thank you guys for coming and checking out this video. I'm not sure how much time will be left in the actual gameplay, so if there's any more left, I'll let you enjoy that. If not, I will catch you guys next time.